What is our first main topic today?
All right, our first main topic comes to us from Adam Norris. Hey guys, it's Black Adam time. I'm heading out to see the movie tonight and my theater is completely sold out. But I saw that the box office projections for the movie aren't exactly that big. Right around 60 million is what they're saying will be the opening weekend box office number for it. Is that right? I thought it would be a bit higher. Thoughts? So John, what do you think? Is that 60 million projection low for Black Adam?
I'll tell you what, I'm a little surprised because there were some initial longer term numbers that were pegging at that, and I thought that's going to go up. It's Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson, a comic book movie that we've been waiting 15 years for. It's going to go up. I was actually guessing around 120. I was guessing not 200 million or anything like ludicrous like that, but I was actually thinking somewhere around 120. 60 seems a bit low. Now, it's monstrous compared to what's been coming out lately.
Yeah.
For sure. But maybe part of it is the fact that it has been waiting for 5, 6, 7, like ever since Dwayne Johnson came out at CinemaCon and said, I'm playing Black Adam, my boot will be on the throat of those in the that was like, if you were pregnant when they announced this, your child is getting married now. That's a little bit of an exaggeration maybe, but that's how long it was. And maybe like just the steam ran out. I mean, I don't know. But to me, it actually feels a little low. Again, most movies you make 60 million opening, whatever. I mean, Avatar only made 70 something million in its opening weekend, and it's the biggest box office hit of all time. So it could definitely pick up and have legs. Anyway, this comes to us from the folks over at Deadline who write the following. The movie arrived hot on domestic tracking this month with a 65 to 70 million projection. However, that forecast is calmed to 60 million, especially with reviews currently at 53% on Rotten Tomatoes. Therein lies Black Adam's kryptonite. Hopefully, these numbers don't go any lower. A start in the US/Canada at 60 million is the upper echelon of Johnson's non-Fast and Furious domestic openings. For example, The Miami Returns opened to $68 million in 2001, and Jumanji: The Next Level opened to $59 million in 2019. If the film overperforms, it'll be because there hasn't been much out there for fanboys since Sony's Bullet Train, by the way, I love that movie, during the first weekend of August, which debuted at $30 million and crossed $103 million stateside. And that again comes to us from Deadline. So the tracking was a bit higher, and then I thought it would go up from there, but instead it has come down. Has it been, you know, the fatigue of how long they've been waiting for it? I personally think the bigger culprit is the thing we've been talking about Black Adam for months. It was not a good marketing campaign. We've been saying this from the beginning. Like the first trailer was fine. The first trailer was fine, but they never built on that first trailer. And I still could not tell you really what this movie's about. Hey, Black Adam wakes up, he's mad, and he's a fish out of water in a world. Okay, that's a good setup, but what's the movie about?
They haven't even shown the villain in any of the marketing.
If they have, it was only for a split second, right? Like, so we don't know what's even the antagonist.
He doesn't say a word.
Yeah, and so I think a lot of people, the marketing campaign, I believe, has failed to motivate people to want to go to the theater. $60 million is just because Dwayne Johnson, that'll get you 60 million. They're right there, right off the start. But they haven't done anything else to tell people why you need to see this. They haven't done anything to paint a picture that looks appealing for people to go, other than the fact that it's Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson. They haven't done a good enough job to paint a picture about why you need to come in. Now, Dwayne Johnson's been busting his ass doing the talk show circuit and doing everything he can to promote this movie, but the official marketing of this movie, we have said it for months, has been weak. And I think that's going to be contribute to it. And then, you know, there is the unfortunate reality that there is a segment of the movie-going audience that simply doesn't trust the DC brand in movies anymore, which, by the way, is why it was a good move by Warner Brothers. I'm going to make everybody cry right now. Get ready, boo-hoo. It was a good idea that they killed the Batgirl movie. And I think the tracking on Black Adam is one of the symptoms of that, is the fact that the DC brand does not have a great reputation with moviegoers right now. And I think that's also, so it's a plethora of things, Rob. How long we've waited for it. The fact that the marketing campaign was not very good. The fact that the DC films, unfortunately, don't have the best reputation with their audience right now. So there's that and maybe other things. Rob, let's not pretend like 60 million is a terrible result. But I think most people, if you asked us 6 months ago, we would have thought that that would be on the low end. What do you attribute this to?
Well, I mean, I think you're right. I mean, the marketing has not, other than generic superhero movie, What about
Yes.
it is, look, I would not count Dwayne Johnson out. I mean, the man's charming. He's gone. I wouldn't be surprised. He's done everything from every show known to man to promote this thing. I think, and I'll tell you, just people have seen it because it opened up in certain countries last night. You know, it was available to see. People have gone out and seen it. I have heard nothing but people are surprised by how much fun they had in it. And people are they're not deluded. They're saying, look, is it Endgame or Civil War or no? But for what it is, I had a really good time. And I think this is just speculation. I have not seen the movie. I'm going to see it this afternoon. I think this movie might do better based on the word of mouth. The fact that there's a lot of people that are kind of blasé about this movie, but when they start hearing people going, this is pretty good, it's pretty fun. And I think that people want that.
You think it could have like a Venom effect?
I think yes. I think it absolutely could. It would not surprise me if this movie did 85 to 100 million over the weekend. It wouldn't surprise me. I'm not saying it's going to do that, but it's kind of, I don't know why. I feel it. I feel it in the water. You know, it's there's something in the wind here. And I would like to, you know what? I would like to see Dwayne's perseverance rewarded. I know he's a famous wrestler and then a famous movie star, and he's richer than I'll ever even imagine. And I can imagine quite a bit. But I want his perseverance and his joy at making this movie to be rewarded. I mean, and the fact that, you know, he's made sure other people also were rewarded. And hopefully Warner Brothers will be rewarded by rewarding him. So I want this movie to be good, man.
Here's hoping. All right, guys, question is for you. What do you think about that? Listen, there are a lot of directors who would kill to have a $60 million opening weekend. And again, remove the Fast and Furious. $60 million puts it up in the upper echelon of what The Rock's openings have been. But hasn't it kind of felt like maybe Black Adam with The Rock would be bigger? If it's low for you, why do you think it's going to be low? Whatever you guys think, jump down to the comment section below and let us know your thoughts. Hey guys, we want to take a second to thank the sponsor of this video, MasterClass. You guys know we have been sponsored by MasterClass, and we love them here at the John Campea Show for giving us in-depth information on a wide variety of topics from the world's best experts. With MasterClass, you can learn from the world's best minds anytime, anywhere, and at your own pace. You can learn the art of filmmaking from James Cameron, improve your cooking skills from Gordon Ramsay, or learn how to make compelling YouTube videos from Marquise Brownlee. With over 150 classes from a range of world-class instructors, that thing you've always wanted to do is closer than you think. I was recently watching through the independent filmmaking course by Spike Lee, and I found it fascinating that not only did he cover the broader topics like working with actors, but he also gets into finer details like working with a cinematographer and how to properly audition a DP for your project. It was fascinating. So guys, I highly recommend that you check it out. Get unlimited access to every class, and as a John Campea Show listener, you get 15% off an annual membership. Go to masterclass.com/Campea now. That's masterclass.com/Campea for 15% off Masterclass.